Hi guys, and welcome to another Whitney's Wonders. So, got another health update for you today. Crohn's health journey, AS, and my journey with the medication prednisone. So, this is prednisone week 5. So, I just finished this past week taking 6 5 milligram tabs of prednisone. So, now I'm at 5 starting for this week. Just started it yesterday. So, that'll be week 5. So, not much has changed. Still have all the same symptoms. Still feeling the same. Everything is pretty much the same. No other worse side effects. So, that's good. Energy levels still up. Friends, family, coworkers noticing. I'm assuming, hopefully, uh, this stays the float even after I finish the pills. No symptoms come back. I'd like to be positive with that, but sometimes I get positive, and then it gets a little depressing when it starts coming back, the symptoms and such of those things. So we'll see. But people will be able to notice if I go back, because in terms of my AS right now, the only pain I feel, and it's not even really pain, it's just stiffness in my neck. That's where I kind of started with the AS. So like I don't have full range of movement in my neck. So that's kind of fused, but that's okay because I'll take it, because my normal pain levels are anywhere from an 8 to a 9, 7, 8, 9 daily. And now I wake up and I'm maybe at a 1 or 2. Absolutely so ecstatic. Love it so much. And I wish I could stay on this all the time, but that's not possible. So I still haven't heard anything about the Stelara yet. We put it in. Somebody called to ask me some questions and get consent, etc., all those things. So I haven't heard anything from Dr. Jones or the Stelara people yet in terms of if I'm approved for that. So I'll keep you guys posted on that when and if it comes in. Again, like I said before, I highly doubt it will, but if it does, I'm going to try it. Might as well. When I'm done the steroids, we'll get on to the Stelara. And one more thing to try, because all these meds, they make me feel great at the beginning, then they stop, so we'll see how it goes. So that's pretty much prednisone update with that. Not much is new. The thing that's kind of getting worse is the sleep, but I'll deal with it because for a couple less hours of sleep, I'll take no pain. Trust me, if you were in my position, you might feel the same. I don't know. If you live with chronic pain, it's a different story of what you'll do to feel better, really. That's why a lot of people, it's hard, and with the pain pills, I've never really taken pain pills, haven't been one to do it. Besides, most of them don't even help anyway with the type of pain I have. But I could see why people would get addicted to those pain pills if it helps with the pain and keeps it away. It would be difficult not to, because chronic pain is not fun. So, update. So I'm due for my second dose of the vaccination around October 23rd. I can't remember with the Pfizer if it was 21 or 28 days, but somewhere around there I'll get the second one. From the first one, other than feeling, a couple days of sickness, and Kyle's arm really hurt for him. My arm hurt like kind of just right here, but I got it in my bad arm, like I said, so that one didn't really feel a difference. So hopefully the second one isn't too bad. I'm gonna do it. I just saw that Pfizer put something out in terms of immunity, that the immunity is not lasting as long as the vaccine. So I'm assuming we're probably all gonna have to go for boosters and a third dose at some point. So we'll see what comes out with that. I've been following it, but in terms of side effects from the vaccine, other than feeling a little sickly, nothing major has happened. So that's what I'm hoping stays away. So really all I want to do today too is kind of like, this will be a quick video because it's just a quick update, because there's really nothing much new, nothing new to talk about in terms of the prednisone or any of those things. So I wanted to kind of just put another funny story in from something that I remember involving me and my mom and my Aunt Carol. So after last video, I kind of went over like abscesses and packing and how those kinds of things go. And a lot of people, there's not a lot of stuff out there of people sharing their journeys with those things, because nobody wants to talk about an abscess at your bum. But Whitney will. So it was like 2 weeks after I had my first abscess. And I go to a campsite every year called Smith's Bay. Shout out to the Smiths. Love you guys. And I didn't want to miss it. And I'm very stubborn. I haven't been able to go 2 years now due to COVID, but that's the only thing that kept me away. So COVID was the only thing that would keep me from that campsite, and hopefully I get to go back this summer with mom and the whole family. So I was stubborn. I was going. So it kind of there was some dent in the plans because at the time I had to have a nurse come and do my packing every day, and I would need to do that at the campsite. So my lovely, I would always call her like a second mother up there, Sheila Smith, let me shower at her farm. She always takes care of me. Love you, Sheila. You're the best. But she said I could shower at the farm, so it's clean water, so no infection. They always take care of me, so that was good. So, and then my family friend Cheryl, another shout out to Cheryl. There's a lot of people to shout out when it comes to my health because people have helped me so much along the way with it. But Cheryl is a nurse, has been, so I don't think she's working right now. But Cheryl agreed to do the packing every day for me, and I would go over to her trailer. She would do the packing, and then I would be good for the day. So it worked out that I pretty much could go camping because I had a nurse there, pretty much a personal nurse, that could help me and take care of that every day and get it done. So I didn't have to worry about it. Now, I remember that camping trip. I was really tired all the time. I was drained. I did a lot of sleeping, so I really didn't get to have fun with the family, but just being around them was enough, right? So the story I'm about to tell is one where Cheryl couldn't do the packing one day. So we left it up to my mom and Aunt Carol. Now, me and mom were staying in a tent, a big tent. You could stand up, and it was a big tent, whatever. So at this point, my friend Shane hadn't been lending us a trailer that he does every year yet. So we're in the tent, and now when you have to pack it, like I have to get into some pretty compromising positions because of where the wound is, which is basically right beside your butthole. So in order to do this, I usually would lay on my stomach and you spread, and they would look for the hole. Now, there's been some nurses through the years that have totally missed and went into the wrong hole. And I know this sounds like we're talking about a porno or something now, but they'd be like, "Oh, I got it." I'm like, "No, you didn't. You are not in the right space whatsoever." So that could be a little disturbing as well. Some nurses are amazing. They get it right in. They get it good. It doesn't fall out at all. I just don't want to be that type to be like, "Hey, can I get that nurse every day?" Because, everybody's got their own schedule. So anyway, back to the story. So we're in the tent, and there's a big queen size blow up mattress that my cousin Lindsay let me borrow so we could sleep. And it was a lot higher, so easier to get off of. So mom and Aunt Carol's, I can't remember, she was going to hold the light or something, and mom was going to do the packing. So, and whenever you're doing this packing too, like it's very nerve wracking. So I'm sitting there I'm laying there, I'm sweating. I'm not looking forward to this because my mom's eyesight is horrible. Aunt Carol doesn't know what she's doing. It's a show. So I'm laying in there on the mattress, and I'm ready, just sweating, because I'm so nervous. And those two are talking about it, and then all of a sudden it goes quiet, because like mom was doing the packing, and I could feel it wasn't in the right spot really, but I didn't want to say anything until she got her stuff together, so she was doing it. And it's quiet, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, well, like, what's going on? So I turn around, and those two are sitting there, holding their mouths like this, trying not, they're like, when people are holding back laughs and you try to be quiet. So I look at them, and I was not in the right set. Like, nobody, I'm not too cranky very often, but, so I look back, they're laughing, I'm sweating, mom's getting sweaty, and they're laughing. I go, "What are you laughing at?" And they go, "Well, we got it in the wrong hole, blah, blah, blah." So I was not too happy or pleased with it. These are one of these moments where, like, if you've seen it, you would laugh about it because just of how the whole situation went. But they got a real big kick out of it. I do now. I laugh at it because it is funny now thinking back to it. But, like, even my poor Aunt Carol, she volunteers for it. She has no problem with it. But then those two laughing really ticked me off that day. So I look back and it was just like, ah, nah, nah, nah. I don't think we ever actually ended up getting anything packed into it because it just wasn't working out with those two. So it was good when Cheryl came back to do it because she was a professional nurse. I went to her trailer. It was boom, bang, boom. I was out of there, and we were good to go. But with these two, it was another story. And the fact that they were laughing and holding it back and just not doing anything at the time, I was like, come on. But looking back now, it's pretty funny. So like I said, like I've talked about before, there's the good and the bad. And like, at the time it seems really bad and it's like the worst of my life I'm ever going to go through. And then looking back now, I sit and I laugh about these things because, I mean, other than what else can you do? if I was looking down and I wasn't the person like being packed at, I'd be like, that is pretty funny actually. You'd laugh about it. But at the time, no, I was quite. I won't say furious, but I was close to furious. And if you ever ask mom about the story, she'll say that she still gets a giggle out of it as well. So, you know, keep it light, keep it bright. We gotta laugh about things. That's probably why so many people are having heart attacks in their 50s and 60s. We're all so serious all the time. We gotta laugh. And shout out to, I just watched, I'll kick this in, this has nothing to do with health, but I just watched Dave Chappelle's The Closer on Netflix, his last Netflix special. Oh man, this man is a genius. I absolutely love him so much. It's hilarious. If you ever want to sit and have a good laugh, watch him. I've read some articles where they're saying they're trying to cancel him because of he's transphobic and this and that. For me personally, when you're a comedian, there's certain jokes you have to make, and like I feel like he would have a different persona of it, because he even mentions in the specials, like, you know, I don't hate these people, I don't hate women, I don't hate, and then he jokes and says I hate the whites, but it's for comedy. You can obviously tell this man is sincere, that he likes everybody, he wants everybody to be together, he wants everybody equal. But people sometimes take life too seriously. That's cancel culture in today's world. But if you want a good laugh, sit down and watch some Chappelle, because that man is hilarious. It's reminiscent of like the early Chappelle too, like his Killing 'Em Softly days. I absolutely love it. So this isn't a health update in that sense, but if you want a good laugh for your health, check out Dave Chappelle. Okay, so that's it for today. I just wanted to give a quick update, another little funny story that's happened to me personally. But going forward too, we got some more other videos coming up that I filmed. We got Universal Yums coming up maybe next week, and guest starring Kylie Bear, aka my husband Kyle. So again, I'm receiving amazing feedback from you guys. I love it. You know, you're such kind words. Thank you so much. I'm on this health journey, and you know what? If you want to come along with me, you're more than welcome to, because if anything happens, I want people to feel comfortable to come talk to me about things, because when I first started my journey, I was so uncomfortable discussing everything with anyone. And now that I can, sometimes people won't say what's going on with them because they're too scared. So, hey, guess what? I'm a confidant. Come talk to me. You know, I know a lot of health stuff. I've been through a lot. So if you're uncomfortable discussing with people, you know, shoot me a message, shoot me a PM. I'll talk to you. But yeah, other than that, loving the feedback, guys. Thank you so much to everybody who's contacted, messaged, liked, shared, subscribed. It's really heartwarming to me, actually. So take it easy. And this is actually Thanksgiving weekend. So like I said, with the videos, they may be all out of whack. But happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble. Everybody enjoy time with their family and their turkeys. And we'll see you next time on the old Whitney's Wonders.